oppose this twisting around of the language. Not too many people, huh? Interesting that. And why not? Well, because, truth be told, there is a vested interest, like it or not. Those on the left and the right have a vested interest in, well, in you not really understanding how terms have been redefined by the progressives. You know, the right has just as much of a stake in you not understanding or not properly labeling a myriad of things in our society. Now, I need to do a couple of things here, so I'm sorry, that's why I'm a little bit disjointed. We've been on Spreaker here for not sure what, a couple of months, and I'm still trying to get used to the setup here on Spreaker, how to get my files loaded and how to play them at the proper times. So I am actually digging through some of the files here to make sure I have the ones loaded up that I need to get into. Now, where am I? Okay, that one is still loading. Okay, bear with me. Alright, what I'm going to do at this point, since we are a half hour into the show, I'm going to go ahead and get into an ad block, and if this thing will finish loading, not sure what the deal is here. Hold on, now it's not wanting to work right. It's not good. Man, this system could be quite a bit better. This is one of the things I do like, or I did like better about the old network that shall not be named. The things that I wanted to play during any given show were all lined up, and I could just scroll down to what I needed and play it right from the list. Here, I have to select the file, drag it over to where I need it, and then let it load before I can play it. So it's a bit more convoluted than I think it needs to be, but again, perhaps that's just me. There we go. Now, the second time I load it, it says it's ready to play. Okay, I'm going to get into an ad block here. This is professional web radio, folks, so you get what you get. Anyway, we get into an ad block here, ostensibly for the bottom of the hour, although we're a few minutes past it. No big deal, because there's no huge sponsorship here, no people that will get pissed off if an ad doesn't play at a particular time. So we're going to get into this, and I'll be back on the other side to kind of pick up from there. And while I'm gone, I will wet my whistle with a beverage that will not be further explained from there. So anyway, sit tight, listen to these ads, and I'll be back in about 5.
this is Aiden, and my daddy is right. Back after these messages on the CB Media Network.
You said in the Rose Garden, the day after the attack, it was an act of terror. It was not a spontaneous demonstration. Is that what you're saying?
Please proceed, Governor.
It is in response to a video, a film. This is in response to a video.
Internet video that we had nothing to do with.
That was spontaneous? Was it a planned attack? Was there a terrorist element to it?
This is a response to a hateful and offensive video.
The video and its influence on the protests that occurred in Cairo and Benghazi. In response to this video, it was the video that caused the unrest in Cairo, that precipitated some of the arrests in Benghazi. It was sparked by the reaction to this video. The video was a precipitating cause to the unrest, specifically in Libya. Might take advantage of a situation that was brought about initially as a response to the video in question.
Natural protests that arose because of the outrage over the video.
You are totally correct that they spent 2 weeks telling us this was about a tape and that there was this riot outside the Benghazi consulate, which there wasn't.
Natural protests that arose because of the outrage over the video.
I was in chronic pain, and my family struggling to make ends meet, food and gas prices going up, even keeping my job was iffy. Then I learned about a new miracle drug made in Washington, D.C., Spenditol. Spenditol is Washington's answer to all the painful problems Americans face. How to borrow $800 billion for a stimulus that didn't create jobs or fix the economy? Spenditol.
Spenditol is not for everyone. Side effects may include a mountain of government debt piled on our kids, a sudden loss of freedoms, higher prices for everything, leaving our kids a lesser America than we had. Ask your doctor or congressman if your conscience is strong enough for Spenditol.
And it's so popular in Washington, we have to import trillions more of it from China. Spenditol makes you feel better now and pushes off the really bad stuff till later, for them to deal with.
Call the White House and Congress. Tell them, stop spending it all.
The Sons of Liberty show isn't here right now. Leave a message.
Alrighty then, welcome back to the Sons of Liberty show here on the CB Media Network. I am your Iron Man of Classical Liberal Thought, Bradley Reese, and welcome back in. A little short ad block there. 2 more to go throughout the course of the show this evening, and while we were gone, I'm still, I wet my whistle a little bit, and I was looking for some files, and still didn't completely find everything that I was looking for, although there is something uploading now that I think is very relevant, and I will get that to you as soon as I'm able. It's about halfway ready to go, so I've still got a few minutes there before that will be available to play. So in the meantime, let's see. Still no topic ideas or questions there in the chat room or on Twitter or Facebook, surprisingly enough. So either you guys are being shy tonight or you have other things going on and I'm sitting here talking to myself. Either way, that's pretty daggone tasty right there. So yes, good stuff. Well, let's see, what else did I want to get into here while I'm waiting for this thing to upload? I like how slow this thing is, too. Very, very nice. Again, several things with the new format here on Spreaker that I'm not too terribly thrilled with, to be quite honest. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. So earlier this week, I spent a little bit of time at the University of Virginia Medical Center. Nothing to be too terribly worried about. Everyone is fine, but thanks for your concerns. And while I was there, I overheard one of the RNs talking to another RN by the nurses station, and mentioning how next year, this is an interesting bit of Harry Care trivia, and for those of you that haven't heard me use the term Harry Care before, you've probably heard of a thing called Obamacare, and as well you should have. But here on the Sons of Liberty show, for the longest time now, I have been calling it Harry Care rather than Obamacare. Well, why would I do that? What would be the reasoning behind calling it Harry Care rather than Obamacare? Well, because, quite frankly, there is no such thing as Obamacare. President Obama had no such plans for changing the healthcare system, updating or improving or revising. No plan whatsoever for doing anything with the healthcare system in the United States of America. As a matter of fact, during the 2008 presidential campaign, when what are those? You have to check those out during the next commercial break. Anyway, during the presidential campaign, the Hillary Clinton had a proposal to well, why is that not in there? Hold on a moment. Okay, that's strange. Hold on. Can't talk and type at the same time, just because